All right, well, welcome back. We were just in the midst of playing Namia's Christmas. If you want to check out the first play on that, got stuck. Switched over to this game, Doom and Destiny, right here. I couldn't adjust the volume of the soundtrack without turning it completely off. So we're going to check out the beginning of this RPG and maybe get into the beginning of the story. Towards the end, I'll maybe see what the platinum looks like on this thing. It's probably pretty rough, but maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be one where you just basically have to beat the game. I'll let you know more on that. But let's take a look at this opening story and see what this game's all about. And I'll chime in when I can. I'm in chat if you want to hit me up. Just don't know how loud that BGM is going to be over the mic, so I don't want to stress that out. But here we go. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Hey, I found a shovel. Can I dig with it? I don't think I can open an item menu yet, but maybe I need it to break in. Could be a mix with the RPG Maniac Mansion vibe. So how the hell do I open the... Maybe I can't do it yet. See, so shiny, maybe that signifies I can get an item out of there, rather than having to search all the cupboards. Oh yeah, definitely. This is. I think I got it. Oh no, did I not? Okay. Oh shit. Didn't expect to be fighting. So yeah, so far this is pretty much like a almost a spoof on classic RPG games from the 16-bit, even the 8-bit era kind of time, maybe 32-bit, right in there, right in that golden era of gaming. The loot. nice. Great tool for grinding. This way first. Hey, so not everything glimmers that you can take stuff from. So you gotta check everything. Rope. We have to collect everything we do. Never know when you need it. Do enjoy grinding in these kinds of games, getting really super powered. I don't know how serious of a game this is so far. It could be, as you saw at the beginning, there was lots of boss fight reminding you to save. Pretty cool. You got the rug with the statues kind of building you up, thinking that might be a boss room. I'm always terrible at knowing what looks like a boss room. I always walk right into the boss room. Crap, I haven't saved. I'm so dead. Notorious for doing that. Yeah, I don't know how serious of a game this will be in terms of difficulty, but at the beginning there were the three. The chill mode, normal, and then hardcore. So we did the middle, the classic mode. Went with that. I almost picked chillax, but I figured it wouldn't be too terribly difficult of a game. So we'll see if that's accurate or not. I wonder if I went around the long way or something. I thought somebody had a heal. Looks like my auto heal after a fight. I'm not sure how that's working. There we go. Just in time for I can heal, so. Oh, welcome. Another attack my own guy. Oh. Not sure what any of those side quests are. Apparently based on maybe the different enemies you fight, you unlock more side quests. More loot. the heck is +4 hearts? Hey, Linda. Don't know if I can actually affect those abilities they were talking about. Forget which guy he wanted to have equip it. Oh, Mike, so maybe I can't equip him with that? It just auto-equips on him? Okay. So that was kind of a joke what they were saying, so I don't know if I actually get to affect those powers like they were talking about. We'll see if that unlocks as we go further. Someone was talking in here. Yeah, something like this, so maybe it'll let us put points into that as we get further along. A little bit more in depth than I had thought from the beginning. Oh, here we go. Now I can actually turn it down. Sorry about that, guys. It didn't let me do that in the opening credits, so I'm glad I checked. That sound volume is like busting up. You can change the difficulty at any time. Okay. Hopefully that evened out a little bit better. Right, cardboard helmet. Oh, this is a weapon. Nice. Oh, it's half shield, half weapon. Alright, I think that was everything here. As far as I know, there is not a map. Should be headed up on a boss fight right here. Okay, so actually here is where you get to put in the points. So this would be beneficial to go back and look and see what those bonuses came at. I think it said you could adjust them at any time. Maybe I was misremembering that. So this guy, I think he said he wanted to be dexterous. Let's give him a point there. Yeah, why not? Ooh, sunglasses. Wait, I need more rope, maybe. Nice. Possibly some kind of boss fight right here. Oh, let's go check it out. Oh, what the hell? What other room? Super friends. I think there's the guy that said he wanted to have grit. I don't remember. Yeah, it's a little confusing. Where the hell is the switch it was talking about, though? I didn't see one. Oh, mushrooms? Can't get the mushrooms. Well, there's the switch. Shit. Looks like you get full MP health after a level. I believe most of our dudes leveled last time. Ah, it's coming after me. Probably could fight the slime, right? Yeah. He's got sunglasses too. The whole problem with holding a turbo button is that it's kind of tough to read the end. The end battle statistics. Typo beta testing. Ain't that the truth? I do appreciate some good gravestone humor. See, I might have got a weapon right there, but I was holding the turbo. I get too excited. Of course. They did warn me. What? Is that killing me? Definitely is. I don't want to step on the gray tiles that would appear or run into any of that stuff. the hell, did I walk too far? Dang, these mages are pretty rough. Yeah, some gummies. Oh shit, not what I meant to do there. Where would a ceiling tile have opened? That's the question. Oh, probably back where I was. Yeah, there's some interesting descriptions. It's got the spoof vibe to it, absolutely. Did it open now? So I'm not auto healing as I walk around. I thought I might have been, but I am not. Finding plenty of items though. See if this is a boss fight, if it's tough. So far it's been very accessible in terms of the difficulty and not really a lot in terms of character building, but more than I kind of expected, and at this time of night. Trying to learn anything new is always tough after a long day, but it's not overly, I mean, just push the buttons, you should probably get through it. Alright, we'll see if we open up this room. I'll be right back. Man, chest or sword first? Probably chest. Ooh, the red key. Dang it. I guess it doesn't matter. Jeez. Oh shit. Guess I should have got the sword. Whoa. That was a PowerPoint. Oh yeah, I need those to equip skills. I think that's basically the gist of it. You get a PowerPoint every so many points you put into each one of these skills. Really not sure how much bearing it has. Could be if I'm messing up my build that towards the end of the game I'm totally screwed because I wasn't paying attention. I'm just going to go with what I had to begin with. This won't buy me a drink. Alright, some new armor. Awesome. Double Dragon as a side quest. Love it. Oh, jeez. Alright, at least I have an opportunity to get the sword. Rusty sword. Oh, is that the only guy? That's the only guy who can equip it. Shovel might be better than a board. I don't know. I guess it depends on your stats. So it does make his strength go up one. What about the bone? Bone is trash. Shovel beats board. A rusty sword beats hammer. Interesting. I keep doing that. Alright, so back to do the red key. Let's go ahead and save. I had noticed that room walking by, but I thought maybe it was kind of one of those just scenery decoration. Going back, but I realized I could get back there. Damn. Probably heal that guy up just in case. One thing, if you don't like having to constantly go into menus and use items and different things, these RPGs can get tedious that way. I don't mind it, but a lot of time you end up using heal a lot. Whoa. It's just more cost effective than using a lot of items, and once you learn the timing of how much mana you can get between rests at the inn or whatever, you'll utilize those heals much more than you will the items. Santa. I know him. That's what I was thinking. I thought we were going to maybe switch to the Earthbound realm. Well, we'll get this. We'll take a look at episode 2 real quick, kind of how it starts out, but I'm not sure how many episodes there are. That was the first episode. I was kind of thinking we could get through that first episode and take a look at this as kind of a first play gameplay review kind of deal. So, yeah, I mean, if you like quirky JRPG style kind of games that are relatively kind of easy to pick up and play and don't seem too in-depth, you know, this isn't going to be like Final Fantasy 3, at least as far as I could tell so far. But I do enjoy playing these games, and I've mentioned it before. A lot of time I don't have time like I used to go and play sink 60 to 100 hours into a single RPG that is a lot the same, you know, with those auto battles and stuff where it gets it's really grindy. Not to say that's not awesome. I do enjoy that, but a lot of time you kind of want, for your time investment, you maybe want a little bit more in the return if you don't have as much time to invest, if that makes sense. But anyway, let's take a look at this, and then that will probably call it good there. It's about that time, almost 11 o'clock. Oh, shit. So you gotta enjoy those references. Spoiler alert, there is, I believe, it might be a whole chapter, maybe it's just a scene, but there's a Mario scene that I'm trying to get to, that will look like you're in the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, ding. Oh, man. Classic jokes. Streaker hero. Another wiener joke. 3 wiener jokes. What? No way. Chuck Norris reference. Or the Bruce Campbell, Evil Dead himself. Okay, map. Nice. You know I'm gonna rob every house. Absolutely. Ooh. Oh, I wanted to get in those chests. Bastards. I was wondering if I would carry over the items from the previous chapter. Always hate that when you work hard for all your equipment, then they throw you in jail and take it all. You're like, cool, let me start over. if you look like a rogue. All right. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in, hanging out. I know that first stream got kind of cut short, so thanks for coming back to the second one here of Doom and Destiny. Available right now on sale in the PlayStation Store if you want to check it out. Classic ode to the RPG, JRPG era of the 16-bit, and right around in there, in that golden era of gaming, with a spoofy tune to it, but nonetheless, it's been fun to play. One thing I did enjoy about RPGs back in the day was the story. I know it seems kind of nerdy or whatever, but and some of the RPGs, the stories weren't that great, but you know, there was some really good stories in those old RPGs if you dug into them. At least at the time, they were good. So it's funny. This one's been entertaining so far. So hey, for story, you know, it's not super dramatic or anything, but for a comedy vibe, it's got that for you as well. I will be playing through this, whether I do streams or uploads. If you want to check out the rest of this playthrough, I'll be working on it kind of on the side. I usually have some kind of like downtime where I can play a game like this. Maybe not always be able to stream, but I can usually hit record and play chunks at a time and then kind of string them all together into an episode. Because this is kind of a lighthearted RPG that you can save at any time, which is a nice feature if you're somebody who doesn't get a lot of time to, say, sometimes RPGs you got to play for 2 hours, grind down into a dungeon, get all the way back out, and just to save, so that kind of limits the amount of time that you have to play it. And a lot of games are like that, so it's nice to have a variety of games that are short, medium, and long, depending on your situation. This would be one I'd throw into that anytime category, so yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, the comedy, it is, and especially when it's references like Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers, and I'm getting kind of a Bill and Ted vibe, so we'll see if we get any of that reference here. And there, this guy's funny. It's bigger. Money for you freaks. Oh, I can't check that barrel over there, that bugs me, but yeah, like I said, if you want to check out the rest of this playthrough, I'll be playing through it in my spare time. What do I have up next? I have one other game I think I wanted to do a first look at. It's kind of like a driving... it's like a zombie taxi driver game, so I want to check that out and see how that goes. It might be interesting, so I may stream that next. I got Resident Evil 4 I want to get into, not the new one of course, but the one that was released 7 years ago at this point, so I'll be mixing and matching with that. I'm thinking about getting a schedule going moving forward, so start sometime in the new year when I can get my schedule ironed out. I'll probably be trying to stream on Thursday nights, and then maybe like every other Saturday night. Hopefully I can get together with Easy some of those nights, do some co-op. You know, we got some stuff coming for there, but I have one of the games I'm most excited to play through, Red Dead Redemption 2. Haven't even played it yet, barely seen any content on it, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting into that sometime next year if you guys want to check that out. But we got a few of these games I'm playing through right now, some of these smaller ones, and we're still finishing up with Madden. Later, Linda, we're still finishing up with Madden, so I think I'll probably play one more season in that, and at least play through the football season, which is about another 2 months with that. So I've never really stayed up to date with it, and I've been doing that so far, and it's been pretty cool. So I want to see that through, finish that out at least through the Super Bowl. Been doing the winter events and stuff right now. It's been a lot of fun. Did the Halloween and Thanksgiving ones before that. So that was one thing I always liked about playing WoW, was they did the holiday events. ESO as well. Another great game to do that for. But yeah, I'm going to save it up, get up out of here. And yeah, you guys have a good rest of your night. Look forward to next year. Hope you have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that business. And like I said, keep coming back and checking us back for more here on Brothers Forge Gaming.